but he clearly is not sold on John Thune. And I think to be honest, John Thune might not be sold on Donald Trump either. I mean, you and I, we all watch John Thune all the time. I mean, they are very different people.
Yeah.
Right?
They couldn't be more in style. I mean, Thune has been, I know Thune since he was a freshman House member, okay? They couldn't be more different. I mean, Thune is a straight talking guy. I mean, and Trump will say what he needs to say in certain situations. And Thune is a different character. It's just their background, their the way they approach things, the way they approach people. I'm not saying better or worse. They're just completely different. Whereas Mike Johnson has aligned himself with his power, his survival as speaker relies on Trump, and it's not the same for Thune.
And Trump had a lot of, frankly, praise for Johnson.
What is he not going to praise him for, right? You know, like.
But I'm just saying, you know, it's what everyone votes, and you press on the idea, well, you know, if they lose the majority and he should be the minority leader, he said, oh, I haven't heard of anybody that would want to run. And I wanted to say, well, I got Sarah Reardon and Trump.
Listen, the thing is, and we talk about this all the time, Thune says no to Trump because he has to, because he doesn't have the votes, and Trump doesn't like that. And I know Thune talks to Susie Wiles all the time, talks to everybody he can at the White House, talks to Vance, he talks to James Reid, he talks to everybody he can at the White House. But Trump doesn't want to hear no. He's the president. He doesn't want to hear no. Presidents don't like the word no. That's how they end up as president.
Right, and I will say, it's interesting, and it's an interesting point in time, and we should put a pin in this, right? That he says Johnson should be the minority leader. That is a very impactful statement, because if Johnson loses the majority, there will be people who will want to take him out of that spot.
We've written about it, yeah, because we personally, you and I we've had these conversations, different views. I think Jim Jordan would end up as minority leader, or Scalise, but I think more likely than Johnson.
You also need a fighter when you're in the minority. I mean,
nobody is more like that
than Jim Jordan. I mean, that is the politics that would just. Whereas Mike Johnson wants to be the loyal.
But I will say this: I just had a conversation with somebody in Johnson World this week, as we've had this, you know, slow house period, although it's not a slow Senate period. That this person said to me, "Well, remember, Mike Johnson was the guy during impeachment who was fighting back on judiciary.
His bones, right?
He was a firebrand. I would actually make the argument.
to roll his team back.
And January 6th, remember, he was the one who, you know, wanted to challenge the certification.
And I will say, maybe we have it wrong. Maybe being speaker is actually the stretch for Mike Johnson, and not being the fire thrower. The flamethrower. I hadn't thought about it in those terms. And I don't
Very interesting point.
We haven't discussed this internally, but I just think for Johnson, that was a really good comment.
All right, we are quickly running out of time, but before we get to the last part of the segment, I do want to talk about something.
Back and front follow each other. Therefore, the sage manages his affairs without a dough and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the teeming things. He rears them but lays no claim to them. He does his work but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task but does not dwell upon it. And yet, it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. By not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry and contention. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore, the sage's way of governing begins by emptying the heart of desires, filling the belly with food, weakening the ambitions, toughening the bones. In this way, he will cause the people to remain without knowledge and without desire, and prevent the knowing ones from the idle, practice non-idle, and empty bowl, which in being used can never be filled up fathomless. It seems to be the origin of all things. It blunts all sharp edges. It unties all tangles. It harmonizes all lights. It unites the world into one whole hidden in the deeps. Yet it seems to exist forever. I do not know whose child it is. It seems to be the common ancestor of all, the father of things. Heaven and earth is not sentimental. It treats all frogs as stardust. The sage is not sentimental. He treats all his people as stardust between heaven and earth. There seems to be a balance. It is empty, and yet it is exhausted. The more it works, the more comes out of it. No amount of words can fathom it. Better look for it within you. The spirit of the fountain dies not. It is called the mysterious feminine. The doorway of the mysterious feminine is called the root of heaven and earth. Lingering like gossamer, it is only a hint of existence. And yet, when you draw upon it, it is inexhaustible. Heaven lasts long and earth abides. What is the secret of their durability? Is it not because they do not live for themselves, that they can live so long? Therefore the sage wants to remain behind, but finds himself at the head of others, reckons himself out, but finds himself safe and secure. Is it not because he is selfless that his self is realized? The highest form of goodness is like water. Water knows how to.
Welcome, Grace, to the Trump Liberty America Wisdom Music Room.
I so want to be and I apologize that I didn't tell you why. The family ordered a pizza and I'm not going to get it, so I'm going to get the back. I'm sorry.
Oh, I hope you got garlic on that pizza.
No garlic.
No garlic! Oh!
No garlic. So I apologize. I have to go down there and get it. But I'll try to find it, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Benefit all things without striving with them. It stays in places loathed by all men. Therefore, it comes near the town. In choosing your dwelling, know how to keep to the ground. In cultivating your mind, know how to dive in hidden deeps. In dealing with others, know how to be gentle and kind. In speaking, know how to keep your words. In governing, know how to maintain order. In transacting business, know how to be efficient. In making a move, know how to choose the right moment. If you do not strive with others, you will be free from blame. When you have done your work, retire. In spirit and the vital soul together? Are you able to maintain their perfect harmony? In gathering your vital energy to attain suppleness, have you reached the state of a newborn babe? In washing and clearing your inner vision, have you purified it of all dross? In loving your people and governing your state, are you able to dispense with cleverness? Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So as ever hidden, we should look at its inner when all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil. Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore, the sage manages his affairs without ado and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the teeming things. He rears them but lays no claim to them. He does his work, sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task but does not dwell upon it. And yet it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at it outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. By not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry. And how do I say? By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing.
full of reality. And suddenly you interrupt this piece to exclaim, how beautiful is this tree? How magnificent this field? You forfeit life. The intrusion of self and the imposing of judgment separates you from reality and snares you in the net of words. Be still and know. Embrace it all in silence. Be careful with words. C-O-W gives no milk. M-A-N-U-R-E has no stench. L-O-V-E knows no passion. Mistake words for truth, and you exile yourself from reality. Others may follow and drink the poison of your confusion. They will die and truth will be defiled. Hillel and Shammai received their teaching from Shemaiah and Avtalion. Hillel said, be disciples of Aaron, loving peace and acting peacefully, loving people and drawing them to reality. Pursuing fame is self-destructive. It distracts us from reality and focuses our energy on ourselves. Those who do not increase knowledge, decrease knowledge. But don't mistake knowledge for talk. One who knows acts knowingly. Fools talk and their talk too are fools. Those who cease to learn, cease to live. Life is learning, attending to reality. Anything less is the sleepwalk of death. Those who misuse knowledge shall not endure, for only reality endures. If you are not attending to reality, where are you? If I am not for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? Attend to reality diligently, say little and do much, receive all people with kindness, make yourself a sage, rely upon reality, not authority, free yourself from crippling self-consciousness, attend to each moment, and act without hesitation. Do not tithe by guesswork. Justice is not a matter of whim. Today you may feel generous. Tomorrow you may feel stingy. Give what is just because it is just. I grew up among the sages. All my life I listened to their words. I have found nothing better than silence. Study is not the goal, doing is do not mistake talk for action. Pity fills no stomach, compassion builds no house, understanding is not yet justice. Whoever multiplies words causes confusion. The truth that can be spoken is not the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is wordless. The silence within the silence. More than the absence of speech, more than the absence of words, ultimate truth is the seamless being in place that comes with attending to reality. The world stands upon three things: upon truth, upon peace, upon justice. Speak truth each to the other, establish peace, and render honest judgment in your gates. What is the right path for a person to follow? One that honors both self and other. Be attentive in all you do. Do not judge one deed small and another great. for you cannot always know their significance. Be virtuous, even if virtue is costly. Avoid sin, even if sin is profitable. Remember three things and you will not err. If your deeds shouldn't be known, perhaps they shouldn't be done. If your words shouldn't be shared, perhaps they shouldn't be spoken. Act with attention, for all your deeds have consequence. Engrossed in study, engaged in good work, one forgets selfish desire. Learning without labor is barren. It does nothing to better the world. Labor without learning is empty. It does nothing to enlighten the world. If employed the community, labor for the people and not for power. If you carry on the good work of your predecessors, their merit will sustain you. Their righteousness will endure through you. And you will be credited with great success, as if you had accomplished the task alone. Be wary of those in power, for their friendship is often a matter of convenience. They appear as friends when it suits them, but they will not stand by you in time of need. Desire only that which has already been given. Want only that which you already have. As a river empties into the ocean, empty yourself into reality. When you are empty into reality, you are filled with compassion, desiring only justice. When you desire only justice, the winner of reality becomes your will. When you are filled with compassion, there is
Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So, as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. When all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil. Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore, the sage manages his affairs without ado and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the teeming things. He rears them, but lays no claim to them. He does his work, but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task, but does not dwell upon it. And yet, it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. By not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry. realizing goods hard to get. You will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore, the state's way of governing begins by emptying the heart of desires, filling the belly with food, weakening the ambitions, toughening the bones. In this way, he will cause the people to remain without knowledge and without desire, and prevent the knowing ones from any ado. Practice non-ado, and everything will be in order. The Tao is like an empty bowl, which in being used can never be filled up fathomless. It seems to be the origin of all things. It blunts all sharp edges. It unties all tangles. It harmonizes all lights. It unites the world into one whole hidden in the deeps. Yet it seems to exist forever. I do not know whose child it is. It seems to be the common ancestor of all, the father of things. Heaven and earth is not sentimental. It treats all things as straw dogs. The sage is not sentimental. He treats all his people as straw dogs between heaven and earth. There seems to be a bellows. It is empty, and yet it is inexhaustible. The more it works, the more comes out of it. No amount of words can fathom it. Better look for it within you. The spirit of the fountain dies not. It is called the mysterious feminine. The doorway of the mysterious feminine is called the root of heaven and earth. Lingering like gossamer is only a hint of existence, and yet when you draw upon it, it is inexhaustible. Heaven lasts long and earth abides. What is the secret of their durability? Is it not because they do not live for themselves that they can live so long? Therefore, the sage wants to remain behind, but finds himself at the head of others, reckons himself out, but finds himself safe and secure. Is it not because he is selfless that his self is realized? The highest form of goodness is like water. Water knows how to benefit all things without striving with them. It stays in places loathed by all men. Therefore, it comes near the Tao. In choosing your dwelling, know how to keep to the ground. In cultivating your mind, know how to dive in the hidden deeps. In dealing with others, know how to be gentle and kind. In speaking, know how to keep your words. In governing, know how to maintain order. In transacting business, know how to be efficient. In making a move, know how to choose the right moment. If you do not strive with others, you will be free from blame. As for holding to fullness, far better work stopping time. Keep on beating and sharpening a sword, and the edge cannot be preserved for long. Fill your house with gold and jade, and it can no longer be guarded. Set store by your riches and honor, and you will only reap a crop of calamities. Here is the way of heaven. When you have done your work, retire. In keeping the spirit and the vital soul
anything better to do today? You're gonna sit here on your cell phone and watch this bald shining asshole? Look at the reflection on my forehead. Look at the shining light on the skin. It's reflecting
As
nice
the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameless.
Hello?
So, as ever hidden,
Hello?
we should look at its inner essence.
Hello?
Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore, the sage manages his affairs without ado and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the teeming things. He rears them, but lays no claim to them. He does his work, but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task, but does not dwell upon it. And yet, it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. In not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry and contention. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore, the sage's way of governing begins by emptying the heart of desires, filling the belly with food, weakening the